Hey guys, I'm back, and today I got a 2-for-1 special for you. We'll be looking at DragonBall Evolution from 20th Century Fox, and DragonBall The Path to Power from Funimation. So without further ado, let's get this review going. First off, I have for you guys DragonBall Evolution from 20th Century Fox, made in '09, and it starts off the story with a 16-year-old Goku who is in high school and is not the most popular kid. He is being trained by his grandfather Gohan to learn certain styles of Kung Fu. One night, Goku decides to go to a party, almost gets beat up by some bullies, but when he returns home, he finds his house completely destroyed and his grandfather underneath a support beam. Gohan goes and tells Goku to find Master Roshi. With Master Roshi, he'll be able to train more and actually defeat the evil King Piccolo who destroyed his house looking for the magical Dragon Balls. The Dragon Balls are crystal balls and each has a star. There are 7. Once all 7 are collected, a magical dragon will appear and grant you one wish. So Piccolo is trying to collect all the balls so that way he can take over the world with his one wish. So Goku's goal is to stop him. Along the way, he meets Bulma and Yamcha, who will help him expand and defeat King Piccolo. It's a decent movie, but it's not the best way to start into the Dragon Ball series. I give this movie personally a 3.5 out of 10. You can go on Rotten Tomatoes or other sites to see their ratings, but I give it a 3.5 out of 10 because it's not that bad of a movie. Yes, it's a bad start for the Dragon Ball series, but it's not a god-awful movie. If you want to actually start the Dragon Ball series, I'd recommend the manga written by Akira Toriyama or the actual Dragon Ball anime series, which lasts about 153 episodes and 4 feature films, which one of them we'll be looking into next. So for now, if you're a hardcore Dragon Ball fan, I would get it so you can add it to your collection. But if you're just trying to start off, maybe find a red box or find it online and watch it. It's not bad, but it's a decent flick. So I'd go and see it, but if you're not too keen on trying to learn the whole story complex, I wouldn't actually get this. But if you're a hardcore Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z fan, add it to your collection so that way you can say you have the entire Dragon Ball Z collection. Okay guys, last but not least, I have Dragon Ball The Path to Power, released from Funimation in 1996. This is the actual retelling of the Dragon Ball series. It starts off with Goku, who is a 12-year-old living in the mountains. His grandfather has passed away, grandfather named Gohan, passed away, leaving him to live alone and fend for himself. Goku is the strongest boy out there when he's a 12-year-old. One day he runs across this girl named Bulma, and she's on the hunt for the magic Dragon Balls. They begin their journey. They run into Yamcha, who is a bandit, and Master Roshi, who gives them another Dragon Ball for their quest. But along the way, they run into this evil group called the Red Ribbon Army, and they are trying to collect all the 7 Dragon Balls so that way they can take over the world. So Goku, Master Roshi, Bulma, and Yamcha all have to go and stop them from doing this. All in the while, Goku's learning to actually harness his powers and actually learn how to fight without having to hurt himself more. It is a good movie, and it's a grand retelling of the actual Dragon Ball anime. So if you want to try and get into the Dragon Ball anime, I'd watch this, or you just can actually watch the Dragon Ball anime. I give this movie an 8.5 out of 10. The animation is really well done. The voice acting is good for the English dubbed. I'm not sure how the Japanese voice actors work, but I'm pretty sure it's also as good. It's a grand movie, and it's also a good comparison to what the two are. You have a 16-year-old and a 12-year-old. They sort of clash, but at the end, Path to Power is the best adaptation so you can get into the Dragon Ball manga series or the anime series. Now, the only big problem I have with these two is that when Dragon Ball Evolution was released, everybody was expecting this grand Dragon Ball movie, but they got this, and they were sadly disappointed. But recently, 20th Century Fox has got the rights to Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. And my personal opinion, I think they've actually made up for this little mistake. So, in my personal opinion, 20th Century Fox did mess up, but they did make up for it. So, my recommendations, if you're a hardcore Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z fan, watch Dragon Ball Evolution. But if you're trying to get into the series, watch Path to Power, read the manga, or start with the actual anime series. It will not disappoint you. Next time, guys, we're reviewing a little something that's close to my heart. That's one of my favorite video game series out there. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.